If you're noticing more hair on your pillow, in the shower drain, or scattered across your comb, you're not alone. Millions deal with hair fall and thinning every single day, and most people don't realize how quickly small daily habits can either push them toward thicker, stronger hair or push them in the opposite direction. Today we're talking about simple, natural, powerful home remedies that can genuinely support healthier hair. And by the end of this video, I promise you'll understand that improving your hair starts with understanding your whole body, not just what's happening on the surface. Now, let me start with something important. For men, especially after the age of 50, hair thinning becomes more common not just because of age, but because the body begins to change in ways we don't always recognize. Stress levels rise, sleep patterns shift, digestion slows, and the body becomes more reactive to inflammation. All of these things affect circulation to the scalp, the health of the follicles, and the nutrients required for strong hair growth. Women experience these changes too, especially with hormonal shifts. But for men over 50, the combination of stress, reduced activity, and weaker nutrient absorption can really speed up hair fall. So before we jump into the natural remedies, I want you to understand why timing and lifestyle play such a huge role. You can rub every oil in the world on your scalp, but if your body isn't functioning well internally, the results will always be limited. Think of hair as a reflection of internal balance. When the body is calm, nourished, hydrated, and circulating blood efficiently, the hair gets everything it needs. When the body is tired, inflamed, or stressed, the hair is one of the first things to suffer. One of the biggest mistakes people make is trying random remedies at random times. Timing matters. Your body absorbs nutrients differently throughout the day. Your scalp responds differently based on circulation and temperature. Even your stress hormones shift from morning to night. So understanding when to apply certain remedies is just as important as what you apply. Let's start with the morning. When you wake up, your stress hormones are naturally higher. This is normal. But for many people after 50, these stress levels stay elevated longer than they should. That constant internal tension can restrict blood flow to the scalp, which means your hair follicles get fewer nutrients. This is why morning routines matter more than most people think. Starting your morning calmly, drinking water, breathing deeply, spending even 2 minutes massaging your scalp can dramatically improve your daily circulation. You don't need fancy oils first thing in the morning. Just warmth, touch, and stimulation. Another challenge for men as they get older is that the digestive system begins to slow. And digestion is everything when it comes to hair growth. If your gut isn't breaking down nutrients well, your hair won't receive the minerals and vitamins it needs. Zinc, magnesium, iron, healthy fats, and amino acids, all essential for hair, need a strong digestive system to actually reach your scalp. This is why timing your meals, hydrating properly, and avoiding late-night heavy eating can make a huge difference. Now, lifestyle plays an even bigger role than people realize. Lack of physical activity decreases circulation. Poor sleep disrupts the body's natural repair cycle. High screen time increases stress hormones. And insufficient sunlight reduces vitamin D, which directly affects hair health. These are simple lifestyle pieces that, when adjusted even slightly, can create noticeable changes. When we talk about home remedies later, remember this: remedies work best when the body is ready to receive them. Warm oil works better when circulation is strong. Natural masks work better when inflammation is lower. Herbal rinses work better when stress is reduced. You can do these things at any age, but after 50, consistency becomes the secret weapon. In this first part, I want you to really take in the idea that hair loss is not just a scalp problem. It's a whole body conversation. Every choice you make, what time you sleep, how fast you eat, how deeply you breathe, how much sunlight you get, feeds directly into the health of your hair follicles. Once you understand this, the remedies become much more powerful. They're not just things you put on your scalp. They become part of a daily system that supports your entire body. Now that you understand how deeply your lifestyle influences your hair, let's start moving closer to the remedies by talking about the foundation your body needs before any treatment can work. Think of your hair like a plant. You can water a plant, you can spray it, you can trim it. But if the soil is weak, the plant remains weak. Your scalp is the soil, your follicles are the roots, and your blood circulation is the water that carries nutrients. So before applying anything externally, you need to support the internal environment. One of the simplest, most overlooked things is hydration. Many people, especially men after 50, underestimate how dehydrated they actually are. When your body is dehydrated, your blood thickens slightly, making it harder for nutrients to travel efficiently. Your scalp becomes drier, your follicles become more fragile, and inflammation increases. All of that leads to more shedding. And the fix is unbelievably simple. Start your day with a glass of warm water and sip throughout the day. Not gulping, not chugging, sip consistently. This alone improves circulation to your scalp within days. Another major factor is stress. Even if you think you're handling it well, your body might be reacting in ways you don't see. Stress sends your body into protection mode, redirecting energy away from non-essential processes, including hair growth. This is why people notice sudden hair fall after emotional shocks or long periods of tension. Think of your scalp as a field that only grows when the environment is calm. Simple daily practices like slow breathing, stretching, or even a short walk can bring your stress levels down enough to support healthier hair. Now, here's something many people don't realize: your scalp ages just like your skin. After 50, the skin on your scalp becomes thinner, drier, and more sensitive to inflammation. This means that harsh shampoos, hot water, and aggressive brushing cause even more damage than they did when you were younger. If your scalp is irritated, it becomes harder for hair to grow. That's why you need to treat your scalp gently. Use lukewarm water, avoid washing your hair every day, and choose milder shampoos whenever possible. Before we get to the remedies, let's talk about nourishment. Strong hair requires a steady supply of minerals. Iron, zinc, magnesium, and silica are some of the most important. Healthy fats like omega-3 help reduce inflammation and keep the scalp moisturized from within. But here's the problem: as men age, their ability to absorb these nutrients drops. This is why you'll see people eating healthy but still losing hair. So the key is not only what you eat, but what you eat it. Your body digests heavier foods better during the daytime when your metabolism is stronger. Eating late at night slows digestion, leading to nutrient loss. That means your hair never gets its full share. Another thing that happens after 50 is a natural reduction in circulation. People often sit longer, move less, and spend more time indoors. When circulation slows, fewer nutrients reach your follicles. That's why massage, simple, gentle massage, becomes one of the most powerful natural tools. You don't need oils for this step. Even dry massage helps bring oxygen, rich blood into the scalp, waking up sluggish follicles and improving their strength. Now let's talk about something incredibly important: inflammation. Hair fall is strongly connected to inflammation inside the body. This can come from processed foods, lack of sleep, poor digestion, or exposure to toxins. When inflammation rises, your hair weakens from the root. If you've been losing hair in patches or your scalp feels warm, itchy, or sensitive, inflammation is likely the cause. Drinking herbal teas, staying hydrated, eating lighter meals, and lowering stress all reduce internal inflammation, which makes every natural remedy work faster and more effectively. So before you even apply the first drop of oil, understand this: your body is preparing the environment. You are creating the right conditions for your remedies to work. Think of this as building the foundation. Once that foundation is set, the oils, masks, and herbal rinses can actually penetrate, nourish, and strengthen your hair. Now that the internal foundation is set, let's move into the natural home remedies that truly make a difference. These remedies are gentle, time-tested, and effective because they support both the scalp and the follicles at the same time. But remember this: remedies only work when used consistently and correctly. Using something once or twice won't change much. Your follicles need steady nourishment, just like your body needs steady food. One of the most powerful home remedies for hair fall and thinning is warm oil therapy. This isn't new, but the way you use it is what makes it effective. When you warm the oil slightly, not hot, just warm, you open up the pores of the scalp. This allows the oil to penetrate deeper, delivering nutrients exactly where they're needed. The warmth also increases blood flow, which is essential for people who have low circulation, especially after 50. Coconut oil, castor oil, black seed oil, and olive oil each have their own benefits, but you don't need to use all of them at once. Even one good oil used consistently can produce results. Castor oil thickens the hair because it's rich in ricinoleic acid. Coconut oil strengthens the hair shaft and prevents breakage. Black seed oil reduces inflammation and supports the follicles. Olive oil nourishes the scalp and helps with dryness. Choose whichever one you feel comfortable with and stick to it. The key is timing. The best time to apply warm oil is in the evening, at least 1 to 2 hours before bed. Your scalp is calmer in the evening, stress hormones are lower, and your body is shifting into repair mode. When you apply oil at this time, the follicles absorb more of its nutrients. After applying, spend 2 or 3 minutes massaging gently, not aggressively, just slow circular motions. This small action wakes up dormant follicles by boosting circulation. Another powerful home remedy is aloe vera gel. Aloe is one of the best natural scalp balancers because it cools inflammation, hydrates deeply, and creates an environment where follicles can grow without irritation. Many people don't realize that dryness and inflammation are major causes of hair fall. Aloe helps restore moisture and calmness. The ideal time to apply aloe is in the morning or midday. Leave it on for 20-30 minutes and wash it off with mild water. It helps remove excess oil buildup, strengthens follicles, and reduces shedding. One more remedy that deserves special attention is onion juice. Now, it may not smell great, but its sulfur content is truly beneficial for hair strength. Sulfur boosts collagen production and increases blood supply to the scalp. When used correctly, onion juice can support new growth and reduce thinning. The best timing for onion juice is during the daytime. Apply it, leave it on for 15-20 minutes, then rinse. Don't combine it with oil on the same day. Give your scalp one treatment at a time so it doesn't get overloaded. Herbal rinses are also incredibly helpful, especially those made with rosemary, hibiscus, or green tea. These natural rinses improve scalp circulation, reduce inflammation, and help strengthen the hair roots. The best time to use herbal rinses is after a shower while your scalp is still warm and pores are open. That allows the herbs to settle in and coat the follicles with nutrients. Another gentle but powerful remedy is fenugreek. Fenugreek seed soaked overnight and then blended into a smooth paste can be applied as a scalp mask. Fenugreek contains proteins and compounds that strengthen the follicles and reduce breakage. Many people with thinning hair see good results from using it once or twice a week. Its cooling nature also helps those who experience irritation or dandruff. All these remedies work differently, but but they share a common purpose. They nourish, strengthen, and support the scalp's natural ability to grow hair. But here's the truth many people don't hear. Natural remedies are not instant. They are steady, supportive, and gradual. You will notice changes in the feel of your hair first, then a reduction in shedding, and then slowly the density begins to return. In this phase, patience matters. Your follicles are like small factories, and they need time to rebuild. When you massage, when you apply oil, when you apply Aloe or herbs, you're reminding those tiny factories to wake up and start working again. You're giving them the raw materials they need to repair themselves. This process doesn't happen overnight, but when done consistently, the results speak for themselves. At this stage, you understand the internal foundation, the external remedies, and the timing that makes each step more effective. Now let's bring all of this together with the daily habits and simple lifestyle improvements that support long-term hair health. Because the truth is, the best results come from a combination of small, consistent actions, not one big remedy. One of the first lifestyle practices to adopt is a gentle morning routine. Try to avoid rushing the first hour of your day. When you wake up calmly, your stress hormones settle faster, and that helps improve blood flow to your scalp. Even something as simple as stepping outside for a few minutes, taking slow breaths, or drinking warm water can set the tone for healthier hair. This calm start reduces internal tension, which is one of the major triggers for hair fall in people over 50. Another important habit is mindful movement. You don't need intense exercise. Even a brisk walk, light stretching, or slow neck rotations can improve circulation to the scalp. When the neck muscles are tight, blood flow to the head decreases. Loosening this tension increases oxygen delivery to your follicles. Think of it like clearing a path for nutrients to reach your hair roots. A few minutes of movement throughout the day can make a noticeable difference over time. Your sleep routine also plays a major role. When you sleep deeply, your body repairs and rebuilds tissues, including the follicles. But many people after 50 struggle with disrupted sleep. Having a regular sleep schedule, keeping the room dark, avoiding heavy late-night meals, and spending a few minutes doing slow breathing can help prepare your body for restorative rest. When your body sleeps well, your hair responds positively. Another simple but powerful habit is protecting your scalp from extreme temperatures. Very hot water, harsh sunlight, or cold winds can dry out the scalp and weaken the follicles. Using lukewarm water in the shower, wearing a loose cap under harsh sunlight, and avoiding tight headwear can all help maintain scalp health. When the scalp is calm and moisturized, it becomes a better environment for hair growth. What you eat also matters more than most people think. You don't need complicated diets. Just add simple, nutrient-rich foods like leafy greens, soaked nuts, seeds, fruits, lentils, and healthy fats. These foods help reduce inflammation, improve digestion, and nourish your blood. And when your blood is healthier, it naturally supports your hair. Try eating heavier meals earlier in the day and keeping dinner lighter. This alone improves digestion, which helps your hair receive more nutrients. Another habit that supports hair health is reducing chemical overload. Many shampoos, styling gels, and sprays contain harsh ingredients that irritate the scalp. If you're experiencing hair fall, try simplifying your routine. Use gentle shampoos, avoid daily washing, and let your scalp breathe. Your follicles need a clean, calm environment to grow strong hair. Removing unnecessary chemicals is one of the fastest ways to reduce irritation. One more lifestyle improvement to consider is regular scalp massage, even without oils. Just 2 or 3 minutes a day using your fingertips can increase blood circulation significantly. This is one of the most powerful yet most overlooked practices. For people with thinning hair, massage works like a natural stimulant. It activates dormant follicles and strengthens the root base. You'll notice the scalp feeling more relaxed and alive. As we bring everything together, here's the bigger message. Hair loss is not a single issue problem. It's a combination of stress, circulation, nutrition, scalp health, and daily habits. When you support all these areas gently and consistently, your hair begins to respond. The shedding slows down, the texture improves, and over time you start noticing areas that feel fuller and stronger. The remedies, the oils, the herbal rinses, all of these work best when your lifestyle supports them. You don't need perfection. You just need steady, simple actions. Small improvements done daily are far more powerful than extreme remedies done once in a while. Your hair is part of your overall well-being, and when you take care of your body, your scalp becomes healthier and new growth becomes easier. So stay consistent, be patient, and remember that your follicles are always capable of renewal. Give them the right environment, treat them gently, and support your body from the inside out. With time and care, you'll begin to see the natural strength of your hair returning slowly, steadily, and naturally. Now that you've learned about the remedies, the lifestyle habits, and the timing, let's talk about how to maintain these results long term. One of the most common mistakes people make is treating hair loss as a short-term problem. They try a mask or oil for a week, don't see instant results, and give up. The truth is natural hair restoration is a slow, steady process, and it's about consistency more than intensity. Think of it like caring for a garden. You water it regularly, feed it, remove weeds, and over time it grows strong and healthy. The same applies to your hair. Another important point is patience. Your hair follicles go through growth cycles. New growth may not appear immediately, and shedding may continue for a few weeks as your scalp adjusts to the treatments. Don't get discouraged. Track your progress over months, not days. Small improvements in texture, scalp health, and shedding are all signs that your hair is responding. It's also important to keep your approach balanced. Using remedies excessively doesn't speed up results. Over-massaging, over-washing, or applying too many treatments at once can irritate the scalp and actually slow down progress. Gentle, consistent care is the key. Stick to a simple routine that you can maintain comfortably over time. This allows your follicles to recover naturally without stress or disruption. In addition to remedies, lifestyle, and patience, your mindset plays a big role. Stress, frustration, and worry about hair loss can create a cycle that actually worsens shedding. Approaching hair care with calm, focus, and confidence creates an environment where your body and follicles thrive. Even 2 minutes of mindful scalp massage, slow breathing, or just enjoying a cup of herbal tea can reduce internal tension and support your hair naturally. Supplements can sometimes complement your efforts, but they're not a replacement for lifestyle and nutrition. If you choose to use them, focus on basics like vitamins, minerals, and amino acids that support overall health. But remember, the best supplement is a healthy body, good circulation, balanced hormones, and consistent care for your scalp. Nothing replaces a lifestyle that truly supports hair growth. Another point to consider is regular check-ins with yourself. After 50, your body changes gradually, so what worked last year might need small adjustments now. If you notice increased thinning, scalp irritation, or sudden shedding, it's worth reassessing your routine, your diet, and your stress levels. Small changes can make a big difference in keeping hair strong and healthy. Finally, keep in mind that hair health is part of overall well-being. When you sleep better, hydrate properly, eat nutrient-rich foods, reduce inflammation, and move your body regularly, your hair reflects that care. Hair fall is often a signal from your body telling you to pay attention. Address it holistically and the results go beyond just thicker hair. They improve your energy, confidence, and vitality as well. So, to wrap it all up, start by understanding your body and creating the right internal environment. Support your circulation, reduce stress, and maintain a balanced diet. Then use natural remedies like warm oils, aloe vera, onion juice, fenugreek, and herbal rinses at the right times. Add simple daily habits like gentle massage, mindful movement, hydration, and protective care for your scalp. Be patient, stay consistent, and track small improvements. Over time, your hair responds, grows stronger, and becomes healthier naturally. Remember, hair loss is not the end. It's an opportunity to support your body and scalp in a way that promotes real, lasting health. With consistency, care, and patience, you can slow down hair fall, reduce thinning, and help your natural hair regain strength. Take it one step at a time, honor your daily routine, and give your follicles the care they deserve. Your hair can improve, and your confidence and vitality will follow naturally.